This is Dirk, and I'm always talking about how part of a healthy lifestyle is eating healthy. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to have some protein in the fridge so that, you know, whenever it is, my wife and I can just swing by, grab something out of the fridge and have something healthy to eat. And so today I'm going to show you how I make a barbecued chicken. It's chicken thighs, and I like to do it with kind of a curry flavor to it. So that's what I'm going to put together for you. And I just grill up a batch of it at a time and leave it in the refrigerator. We get hungry, we can cut some slices up, toss it on a salad, toss it in a wrap, toss it however you want, or a lot of times just grab a few pieces and snack on just the chicken. That way we've got something nice and healthy to eat, you know, not something processed, and it's always available for us. So I'm going to show you how I do that. It's really very simple. One of the things that you're going to see when you watch me do this is I don't measure. One of the things I love about cooking, and one of the reasons I don't bake, you don't have to measure when you're doing this. You just kind of play it by ear and adjust it as you go. So this is going to be a nice healthy curried chicken thigh that I'm going to throw on the grill. So starters, first thing that you need to do is you need to have a really high quality curry, and I get this stuff, it's called mesri. It's from Thailand. Gotta love a good curry paste. Toss the whole can in there. A little bit of acid. You could use some kind of vinegar. I like using lemon juice, so a little bit of lemon juice. And then a healthy oil that I'm going to use to kind of mix it all up. This is an avocado blend, so it's avocado and olive oil. If you want to make it a little bit more Southeast Asian flavored, you can use coconut oil. You can use pure avocado or pure olive oil. This is just a really nice blend. So we start with that. Curry's got kind of an Indian flair to it, so I like throwing some garam masala in there. And again, I don't measure. I would tell you I'm using about a tablespoon, though, give or take. I like it spicy, so on top of the curry paste, I also throw in just a few shakes of hot curry powder to really heat it up a little bit. That's probably a teaspoon. I also love paprika, so I've got some hot smoked paprika. One of the things that I've learned is that always try and use the highest quality ingredient. So this is really good Hungarian paprika. If you use a high quality ingredient, the food's gonna taste great. If you use, you know, stuff that's not that high quality, the food's just not gonna taste that good. A little bit of salt, always need salt. And then some oregano. What's that, maybe a teaspoon? I like to just crunch it up a bit so that it kind of breaks everything up and gets some of the oils out. And then something that I discovered a while ago that I didn't even know existed, fenugreek leaves. These are just an amazing Indian spice, and I never knew about them until I was at an Indian restaurant and they showed them to me. And I've started using them anytime I do anything that's got kind of an Indian flair, and curries certainly have an Indian flair. So basically that's all you do is you throw it all into a bowl, and then you just go ahead and whisk it together until you've got this kind of a slurry, if you will. And I will, oh God, I love that smell. I will tell you right now, it smells amazing. And then here's the part that gets messy. I've got about 3 pounds of chicken thighs here. I've taken the excess fat off of them. And basically, you put them all in the dish here. So you end up with something that looks like that. Go ahead and cover it. And this is gonna stay in the fridge at least overnight. Really let the flavors penetrate into the chicken. Also, the lemon juice in there kind of tenderizes the chicken a bit. Since you're probably not going to want to wait until tomorrow for me to cook this, I did a batch yesterday, so I've got a batch that's ready to go on the grill right now. So we can head on outside. We'll throw this on the grill, and I'll show you how easy it is to cook it up. Okay, so I've had the grill preheated. It is good and hot. This is kind of the part that people freak out about because it looks like you're burning your chicken when you cook it out here. So let me show you what we do here. We've got the grill on high. The chicken's marinated for, got a solid day now. And it just straight out of the marinade and onto the grill. It's already starting to smoke. And there go the flames because it's got oil on it. And that is one hot grill. Probably gonna have to turn it down just a little bit. 4 or 5 minutes like this, and then come out, turn everything over, and do it for a few more minutes until it's cooked through. But you leave the lid up too, because otherwise it'll overcook. And we're gonna go ahead and give it about another 3 minutes, and then it's going into a container, and I'll let it sit for about 15 minutes before serving it. That lets the juices kind of, you know, redistribute through the chicken. The chicken's gonna have char on it, which is nice. That gives it a lot of flavor. But if you eat it right away, the char's kind of hard and crispy. If you give it a little while for the moisture in the chicken to work its way back through, then the char actually softens up too. So we're gonna go ahead and let this go for another 3 minutes, and then we're done. And really, it's that easy. And you've got great tasting protein that'll last you for a week. So, I mean, here we are. It looks amazing. It smells even more amazing. And this is a great alternative to fast food. You saw how easy and how quick it was to prep the entire thing. It was maybe 10 minutes to put the recipe together, another 10 minutes to cook it. It'd take you that long to drive down to McDonald's and get something at McDonald's and drive back. And instead, you've got all this. You've got 3 pounds of chicken now, and for my wife and I, that's dinner, that's lunch, that's snacks for several days. It's healthy. I know what's in it. And I can tell you, it tastes a whole lot better than anything I'm going to find at a fast food joint.